Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Bridget.
And I'm Wendy.
And this is Flickin' Beans. You made some yummy coffee.
I did. This is my version of a cinnamon roll.
I am tasting some white chocolate.
It's Cinnabon. Cinnabon? Is that how you say it? Cinnabon?
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon has a creamer that's called cinnamon roll. It's really good.
Why is it called Cinnabon?
I don't know, because it's a bun.
Yeah.
Should be UN.
Is it like bonbons? Then they would have to coat them in chocolate or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
$1 million idea. Sponsor us, Cinnabon.
That does actually sound really good.
Yeah.
A chocolate dipped cinnamon roll.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
You could do cake pops like that.
Sure.
Just grind up the cinnamon. Cake pops are gross. Okay, anyway. What are you up to?
What am I up to? Eating a sandwich you brought me.
Oh, I brought you Burger King.
Yeah,
Yes.
sandwich. It's just a oldie. I haven't had one in years, probably.
Well, I went through because I was starving, and I'm like, well, I'll get Joel and Wendy one too. So I ordered 2 bacon, egg, and cheese. And egg and cheese. But I was pulling them out of the bag because I wanted to dig in right away before I even got out of the lot. And I don't know how to work at Burger King because I saw the little slash through the bacon and I was like, oh, that's the one with no bacon. So I bit into it and I was like, ah, crap. Yeah.
And then you were happy because it was bacon.
No, I like it better just egg and cheese.
Okay. I love bacon. I made bacon for the first time, like cooking it yesterday in a while. It's good stuff.
My grandparents went on vacation once down to Arkansas and they brought back this little statuette of 2 pigs humping.
No.
And at the bottom on the base it said, making bacon in Arkansas. Well, that goes right along with our animal theme.
A little bit, yeah.
This week's movie was
Pangolin, Kulu's Journey.
It was something else.
I loved this so freaking much.
Yeah.
Same director as My Octopus Teacher, which have you seen that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll have to cover that one. It's the same story, too, because you befriend something that absolutely has to leave you.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking.
Has to, not is going to, but eventually has to.
Yeah, it's with this, the pangolin. So it's a rescuer. Gareth is in the work of rescuing pangolins. And this story is about one in particular. Hand raise it, be with it 24/7, and with the goal of setting it wild.
Right.
So it's so heartbreaking the whole time.
Apparently, the pangolins are traditionally used for Chinese medicine. But now the fact that that's become more like industrialized, the want for them is greater.
Yeah.
We need to describe what they look like.
Yeah, because I didn't realize that people didn't know what a pangolin was.
I didn't.
You didn't, and I brought it up at work, and they're like, "What is that?" I was like, "Really? Okay." Kind of like an armadillo. It's a mammal covered in big, hard scales.
Right.
And it walks like a little T-Rex.
And it's 85 million years on this earth.
Yeah, it lived at the same time as the dinosaurs.
It is a dinosaur.
It literally is. Yeah. It's also kind of like an anteater because it eats ants. It is an anteater, and it can't bite you because it only uses its tongue to eat.
It can't even open its mouth.
Yeah,
it's just a little tongue hole. Oh my God. Okay, well, if I had to describe it, armadillo is good.
Yeah.
But I went further.
Okay.
Cross between an artichoke and a pine cone.
It does look like an artichoke.
It's hard to describe how much the scales stick out. And even like armor, there's points where he's using his tongue to get any remaining ants that are in his
Folds.
under his little armor plates.
Yeah, it does sort of seem like he should be able to take it off. Just shed it at night.
Right. So this foundation is rescuing these from poachers whenever they can. And like you said, this one is too little.
Yeah, it's still a baby.
They said it would normally be riding on its mom's back until it learned how to, do all the things.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're so innocent and they can't hurt you. The only thing they can do is roll up in a little ball and have their scales protect them.
It reminds me of my hedgehog that I had.
Yeah.
Oh, it made me want another one so bad. No, but I just sold my hermit crabs. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't need another thing to take care of, even though I think of 1,000 things a day that I think I need.
I know. I want a pangolin now, honestly.
Oh, God.
Joel's like, no, it's not cuddly. I'm like, yes, it is. It rolls up in a little ball.
Yeah.
You can play with it by its tail.
Uh-huh. So they had a scientifically proven method, and they know things like this pangolin has to be able to eat on its own, has to weigh a certain amount. Was it like 8 kilograms?
Something like that.
I don't know pounds, but it was about half the size it needed to be. And also he said, I can put a whole plate full of ants in front of it and it won't eat that.
Yeah, its instincts don't tell it to do that. Its instincts tell it to dig.
Yeah. And they're so smart. Oh, and they can't see very well.
Right.
But their sense of smell is greater than a dog's. When they said they could smell ants through a foot of hard soil, I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, it's impressive.
But we say like dogs can smell through walls and stuff because they can.
Yeah. Yesterday, I got off work early. So I'm sitting in the basement and all of a sudden the dog pops her head up and she's like looking around, sniffing. And I'm like, what is it? And then Joel comes walking in. I was like, did you smell him coming home?
Oh, wow.
I thought maybe she heard him, but she was sniffing very profusely. I'm like, oh, okay.
They know.
Yeah.
They know.
This little guy, he's so smart too in craft. He doesn't like being picked up. And he figured out if he pretends to eat, the handler won't pick him up.
Right.
So he always has to check and make sure he's actually eating and not just pretending to dig in the ground.
Hilarious. He is smart. That's like a little dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we should tell the listeners that he himself was the single caretaker for this pangolin.
Yeah.
He kept it in a box, for safety at night. He rearranged his whole schedule around the pangolin's schedule. It was his whole life.
Yeah.
It was neat to see how they progressed and how the excursions went a little bit farther and a little bit farther. Did you gasp when he said I leave him alone for an hour at a time?
Yes.
I know.
I could never do this guy's job. I can't even let my cats go outside. I can't.
I would just, because the other part about pangolins is no one sees them in the wild. It's the rarest thing if you ever did. That's why they're so mythical. And they say that they caused the thunder.
The thunder, that's the myth in South Africa, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Which that's kind of cool that they weave that into its history in the story. Pangolins are believed to be magical. I think that's part of the reason they're sought after for medicine as well, because they think there's some kind of magic in their scales.
They said at one point 60 commercial remedies, and they'd only be around 2 to 3 more decades if that continues.
Yeah. And they don't reproduce at a high rate. They only have 1 pup a year.
Pup!
Yeah. Which it does look like a little pup. They do show a baby one at one point. It's not the Kulu or whatever, but it's so tiny.
Yes.
They don't leave the burrow for a long time, 6 or 7 months.
Yeah.
Speaking of burrows, the pangolin likes to use warthog burrows.
Or any other animals. There was they listed a bunch of them. Anteaters, of course. But and
they make it their own.
Yeah.
They redesign it.
They modify.
At one point, he has one that has an upstairs bedroom.
Yeah. But before he has to get him back home and can't get him out of the burrow.
Gareth is constantly getting stuck in burrows trying to get him out.
You see this buddy of his pulling on his legs. I'm like, fuck, I would not have crawled. How do you get back? No.
No, that's terrifying to me, getting stuck in a burrow like that.
Fuck yeah. And he doesn't know if there's some other animal in there as well.
Yeah, it could be snakes. Could be whoever dug the burrow could still be in there.
Could be a bunch of ants.
Oh. Yeah. That's another thing you learn a lot about ants through this documentary too, because that's all that the pangolin eats is ants and termites.
Yeah.
And there's a scientist on there who is a specialist in ant behavior. So you learn a bunch about ant behavior. So that's kind of interesting too.
Especially those pugnacious ants.
Yeah.
They were nasty.
They eat everything. Look out.
While they were talking about the pugnacious ants, and these other ants can secrete a goo, which stuns the bad ants, gives them time to pull in their babies and rebuild their anthill. And they do this time lapse, and it was like, holy fuck. I mean, it went from 0 to hero.
Yeah.
It's just like crap.
The sheer volume of ants is crazy.
And their strength. That's nuts.
Yeah. I'm in a battle with ants at our house right now, though, so I'm mad at them.
Yeah. I don't care for ants in the house.
Yeah, we usually...
Seems to happen now when it's like wet out.
Yep.
Spring.
Yep. Spring gets a little warmer, gets wet. Keep finding them in the house. I usually put out poison and they're gone in a few weeks, but it's still annoying.
That's the joy of
I need a
second
pangolin.
floor apartment. I think I'm safe.
True.
Yeah.
I need a pangolin to eat my ants.
Fuck yeah. Oh, that'd be so fun.
We do have a possum. Do they eat ants?
Probably.
They eat everything. They eat ticks, I know. But I've seen them
They
a couple
probably
times.
eat ants then.
Yeah, out in our backyard. Maybe that's why he's there. Eating ants, he's fat.
Speaking of the thunder and the rain,
Yeah.
when he says he's outside with Kulu and he tells us that pangolins can't really control their body temperature too well, he's got a bottle of water and he starts to pour a little water on him.
Yeah.
You know, like you'd do for your dog, maybe,
Sure,
if
yeah.
it's too hot. And that little guy starts just a squirming and just loving it.
Yeah.
That was one of the first super joyful moments where you see that pangolin is just ecstatic.
Yeah, it finally trusts him.
Yeah.
Because they have a rocky road. First
Yeah.
of all, he's been, handled by these poachers. Then
Yeah.
he gets put in a box, and that's where he has to live. And then the electric fence
The electric
happens.
fence.
That part broke my heart, too.
It broke Gareth's heart.
Yeah. He jumps in between the pangolin and the electric fence because it's certain death for a pangolin, basically, to hit the electric fence. It's right at chest height. And their instinct when they get hurt is to roll up in a ball. So if they touch the electric fence, they roll up around it and it just keeps shocking them and they die.
Oh my
so you
God.
cannot have them touch it. But he doesn't get there fast enough that he doesn't touch the electric fence. So he shocks Kulu through the fence. And the poor little guy rolls up in a ball and is shaking to the
Yeah.
point that he's rattling
Yeah.
his scales. And it's so sad.
It is.
And then he's like, you did that to me, because he associates it with Gareth. So that set him back. But then they, get back to it with the water and the playing, which is so cute.
The time when Kulu actually wrapped his tail around Gareth's arm, that was the first time he actually asked to be picked up.
Yeah.
So he raises his arm and Kulu just like spirals and wiggles and forever. Hey, oh God, we didn't talk about how long the tail is. It's long and wide, like a beaver shape,
Yeah.
kind of like a big long tail.
It's as wide as he is.
It has to be that long and that heavy for them to walk upright, like
Yeah.
the T-Rex.
True.
Its little back legs are like little stumps.
They kind of look like elephant.
Yeah, they
feet.
do.
It's the weirdest creature.
I didn't even notice claws on the back, but the front,
Yeah.
big claws like, a mole has or something like that, so that they just are just digging.
Yeah. Great. Good diggers.
But they also did only eat as much as they needed. That was smart because he could always come back.
Yeah. The ant scientist points that out. He's like, it's so smart to me that the pangolin knows when to stop, because if he eats all of it, then no more food. Humans should know that.
Oh, the other thing was the fact that he was playing and in that way does need to build up his core strength.
Yeah.
So they were like, he's doing sit-ups and pull-ups and crunches.
At one point, he's like spinning a rock in between his feet on his side. It's so cute.
It is. It's innocent, man.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder, though, when he's out in the wild alone, do they play like that by themselves?
Probably.
He needs a mate. Oh, goodness.
That's one thing that's sad about this is we're never going to know whether he found a mate or survived even.
Right.
Because
So we should say, like, he had a little satellite tracker on him.
yeah.
So this is so technology now. Gareth could ping him on his phone.
Yeah.
That remained. As they progressed and progressed and progressed, there was a point in time when they let him go ahead and go, but he still had the tracker on for a full year.
Yeah.
And I'm just getting chills right now, just because even letting him go with the tracker on, it would be constant thing. It's like looking at your Instagram or your TikTok. You can't probably stop watching him.
Yeah.
And then to know that you're going to take that off and just let him go. Oh my God. I cried and cried and cried.
I cried so much in this documentary. Sad tears, happy tears. And we didn't even talk about the most dramatic part yet. When his burrow collapses and you think he's dead because they're digging for 5 hours and they don't find him.
Yeah.
And they finally found an opening where it hadn't collapsed all the way. He's digging in there. He's going, and you can hear him choking up even just talking about it again. Yeah. I'm getting a little choked up about it. It's like, I thought I was, digging up his body for sure. And it was still alive.
It was still alive. And so
6
fucking
days.
hungry.
Yeah.
6 days. Yes, because they had that camera on the burrow that they knew he was hanging in.
Yeah.
And they were like, he hasn't been seen for 6 days. It's like, and poor Gareth was out of town at the time. And he was like, fuck.
Yeah.
God.
That's another thing is he's working this whole time too. He's got a full-time job with this pangolin, but like everyone else, he's got to run his business.
Yeah.
It doesn't pay a lot to watch a pangolin.
Oh my God. So crazy. Yeah. This was just a beautiful movie.
The storytelling is so good. The way that they have edited it. And yeah, it tugs at your heartstrings. It makes you want to have a pangolin. Makes you want to work with pangolins. I want to get a tattoo of a pangolin like that guy. He has a big one on his forearm.
That would be hilarious. I think you should. Okay. Well, did we do it?
I think we did it.
We flicked some beans.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.